So following the instruction, the cohort leader has created a repo, and we are now, he said, the instruction says the first main branch of the repo will be renamed to the first project. So we are assuming that we are working on the main branch of the repo. We are working on the main branch, which is this main, and let's assume it has been renamed to Sabi or project guide. Okay. Second branch, we are not dealing with second branch because this is for Jumia and we are not on Jumia. So now cohort members must fork the repo, rename repo to username cohort. So let me fork the repo. This is the repo. For me to fork the repo, I'll come here, click on it. So this is in my account now. Forking means it's creating a clone in my account and rename the repo to, let's say, username cohort. My username is Terence cohort 11. I have this already, but no problem, I'll change it. Let's do cohort 111 because I already have cohort 11. Clone repo to local machine. So before I clone to local machine, let me create this finish description. Create. So I'm forking it now. Okay, done. So this is in my account now, not Mr. Francis' account. So I'm going to clone the repo to my local machine as said on this. To clone it to my local machine, I can open my terminal. I'll go to CD desktop, ls. Let me look for a good folder. CD orders, ls, and project CD. Let me just clone it here. CD. I'll just clone it here. So for me to clone, I've copied the cloning link. This is it. I have to get my token. Control V. Let me get my token somewhere and paste it there. Desktop. Yeah. Okay, I have a token here. I believe all these steps we know already. So I'm going to paste my token here and I put the art. So I copy it. So this is what I'm going to clone. Control V. No, not Control V. Don't forget. You don't use Control V on terminal. Git clone. Git clone. And I paste that thing I just copied. Enter. Okay. So ls. I'm going to see it somewhere as project guide. Okay, it's not project guide. Remember, I renamed it before cloning. So Terence, well, this is it. So let me enter it. CD. Yes, please enter. No, I've entered something else. CD dot dot. What I've entered is cohort 11, but what I'm talking about is 111. CD Terence cohort 111. What's that? Okay, capital C. Capital T. You know, it's case sensitive. You don't use capital where it's supposed to be. I don't think it's going to work. But why is it not going? CD. Let me do ls. Okay, it's not supposed to. It's not here. I don't think it's just CD orders. It's inside orders. And the CD cohort. CD Terence cohort this. So I've entered there now. ls. This is what Mr. Francis has in his repository, which I forked and cloned now. So what I'm going to do is I'm working on Sabi project. So first of all, I'm going to open this in VS Code. So I'll say code. You can do it anyhow. You can go to your where you clone this and open this file normally with VS Code, but I can just use code sabi.html to open mine. So we're going to open this in VS Code, and let me close this once. Okay, that's open in VS Code. So I'm going to go to my section now, because other people must have pasted their own codes. Don't touch anybody's code. Go to your section. This is my section, and I'm working with blessing. I'm working with blessing now. I'm sorry, favor. The name sounds familiar. I'm working with favor. So this is my section. Me and favor, we are working inside a div. I'm working here. So what I'll do is, what I have done is, this is what I have done, and this is what favor has done. I mean, yeah, favor. So this is what I've done, this is what favor has done. I'll copy what I have done. Control C. Go to that Mr. Francis file, which I have cloned. He's putting this because of me, but this is not a class I'm using, so I can remove it and paste mine. So I'm going to, this is it. So I removed what he put. So when you come here, remove this thing and put your div. Remember, what you should have is a div, nothing else than a div. So remove this div he has put as sample for you. Put your div. So favor will do. Okay, I'll put my div now. I'll come here and link my CSS. Or let me see if I can use the CSS. I can just come here. I can use this CSS and put my code inside. Let me locate that file. Others. This is it. Okay, this is it, and I just want to open this in VS Code. I just want VS Code to locate that thing for me. Okay, this is it. Okay, this is Mr. Francis folder, the folder I just cloned now to my repository. This is it. I'm going to come to the sabi.html. And this is my section. Let me go to my code now. And copy it. Sabi.am. This is my HTML. This is it. This HTML contains that of me and Favor. So let me open with VS Code so that we can see it side by side. Okay, this is it. Let me put it like this. I'll put this one side. Okay, so this is my section where Mr. Francis kept for me, and this is what I coded by myself, and this is what Favor did. So I can copy this, replace that section. So you can see I've replaced that section. Now when Favor copies hers, Favor will not replace mine. No, Favor should not replace mine. She will come under and paste hers. Favor will come on and paste her. I don't want to paste her own now. I don't want to paste her own now. She will paste it herself. So my CSS, if you check, my CSS is under this file terrence.css. But now on this page we just need to have one CSS. Let's do it in such a way that we have just one CSS there. So what we'll do is we'll open this sabi.css, which is in that file. I'll also open my own CSS and copy what I have inside. So you can see this is the CSS. I've copied everything. This is the CSS for both Favor and I. We will use one CSS, so I can just copy everything, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and come to what Mr. Francis has. Let me put a comment. Okay, the comment. Okay, that's the comment, and I paste it. Then I can say end. I know I'm putting start and end, so that if you want to paste your own, make sure you paste it out of my block. I can easily find what you have done. So what I did was I just came to this div, this stuff Mr. Francis kept for me. I pasted my section of the code. This is it. This is my own section of the code. I copied the CSS and went to his CSS and pasted there. So if you check my CSS now, my CSS will never clash with anybody's CSS. If you look at it, I'm writing it with distinct classes. You see, so my CSS is there.
Hello, Mr. Daz, I think your audio has stopped.
My audio?
I don't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, they say they can hear me. So I've pasted my CSS and I've pasted my own section of the code here. The next thing I'm going to do is I have images, and I also have images. So I'm going to copy this image folder, or if this image folder already exists in Mr. Francis code, but it's not there. He was supposed to put an image folder, but never mind, I'll put this image folder now. Images. So if you have any image, make sure you just copy only your image and come to that image folder, then place it inside. So I'm going to go to that stuff I clone. This is it. Now you can see he doesn't have the image folder, so I'm just going to put this image folder here, and this image folder I'm putting here is for everybody, all of us. So once you get your images, just come here and put it. Make sure the link is okay. Make sure the link points to images. But if your link doesn't point to images and you have another folder, you can just come and put your folder here. But if you're using the same name as mine, you don't need to replace mine. You can just put your images inside. So I think I have some other pages I need to copy into this. But so far I have done the needful. I just want to copy some other pages because my page, I have more than one page. This is my work. I have this. I have this. This is another page. My work has 2 pages. This. So I'm going to go back to that stuff I clone. This is it, and paste. Okay, so if I go back to my VS Code, this is what we are having now. I've added this, I've added this, I've edited this, I've edited this. So what I edited on this sabi.html is adding my own section of the code, which is this. Then on sabi.css, I added my CSS. I added one of this page now is a page. I think it's just a page. I have another page. So on this page, what I have here is a different CSS, a different link to CSS. So I'm just going to change the link to CSS to point to sabi.css. So just come here, sabi.css. Because that all my pages before, they were linking to my own CSS, but now I've copied my CSS to Mr. Francis CSS. So I'm going to link. But I'm not sure you will do this. I'm not sure you do it because you don't have any extra page. What you have is just your section of the code you are putting here. Yes, just put your section of the code here. You don't need this header. You don't need all these meta tags. CSS, just copy your CSS and put inside this CSS. So that's fine. Once you come here, just put another comment, start and end. So that should be all. That should be all. So I can now go back to my terminal. ls. Okay, you can see that images folder is there. This one is there. And my changes too should be also here. I can do git add dot git commit -m trans section added git push. Okay, I have pushed successfully. But if you look at this, I've pushed successfully. This is what I pushed. Let me go to the HTML. This is what I pushed. This is what I pushed. Now, this thing is not complete because Favor has not added hers. Favor has not added hers. So what she needs to do is just to come to what we are coding. This is hers, this is her section. She will just copy this and put under this here. I'm just going to write a comment here for favor. Add here. So favor, when you come, you can just come here under here and add your section, or you delete this thing and add your section. Just copy this and paste it. This thing contains so many things inside. You just copy it and paste it. I'll save for you. Let me push again because I've saved. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay.
The flags now, autocomplete, they do you well.
Okay, so I've pushed now. Let me go to my GitHub. This is it. Let me refresh. Okay. Now you can see I have that images folders added, this other page has added, and I believe these changes to be added. If you check, you see now. So if I click on this survey, you can actually check my section of the code. This is it. This is my section. So favor will just come here and add hers here. That's the only thing she will do, so that it will look, so that she will push to that same we push it to. What I need to do now is to create a pull request, but let me follow instruction. Let me see if there's any instruction. To call member to create a pull request. Okay, call member to create a third branch. Oh, look at this. I did not read instruction. Call member to create a third branch titled My Design. This is where individual designs of cohort members for each project will be neatly labeled and deployed. So I've made an error. I did not read this instruction. I've made an error. After cloning this, after cloning the repo, here is it. Before I do all of these things now, I have to create another branch. Let me call it git branch. Before I start doing this, everything I've done, I have to create another branch called git branch. What's the branch name? My designs. Git branch my designs. So after cloning to my repo, the first thing I will do is, after cloning to my local machine, the first thing I'll do is to create a branch, git branch my designs. I know the name is not supposed to be 2 letters, but I don't know why they say the name is not supposed to be 2 letters. Or let me see something. My designs. I want to escape that space. Okay. See, it's not working. I'll use it like this. So okay. So if I do git branch now, I'll see all the repos we are having. So the repo I just cloned for Mr. Francis will be the same replica of my designs. So I'll now navigate to my designs, which is git switch my designs. And if I git switch to my design, that's when I'll start doing all these things I've done now. Copy this, you understand, copying my work to this folder. So if you do ls now, what I'm supposed to see here is I'm not supposed to see images, I'm not supposed to see this, I'm supposed to see just what I cloned. So it's from here now I'll start adding all this in, adding everything I was adding before. I don't know if you understood me.
Yes.
Okay, so what the mistake I did was I did not follow instructions. I went and start doing what I was doing without creating a third branch. But everything being equal, after creating the third branch, you just start going into these files. You can open this one on VS Code, paste your code, open this, paste your CSS, and if you have images you put there. Do all the changes I've done before, and when you are done you do git add, git commit, git commit. Nothing to push because I've not added anything for real, but I've not added anything, but I want to add something now. Why they say I've not added anything is I've not really added anything. What I added this thing, where I added these things was before cloning, but had it been I added them now, I'll be able to push. So let me just add something to read me. Git echo. Here you go. I want to add something to read me. I don't know if something is there, so I'm using double redirect. Okay, I've added something to read me now. Okay, so this is what we have in read me now. Francis added these things before, so I added this one now. So if I do git add, git commit, now one file change, and git push origin my design. I'm pushing to my design. Git push minus u.
I think it's my designs. I think it's S after M. Yeah, my designs.
Okay, and I push. So you see I've pushed. Even though I did not create the branch before online, it will automatically create it for me. So if I come here and refresh, go back to the repo, so if we check this, I'm supposed to have in my design here. Okay, this is it. So let me open this my design now. This is my design. Here is it. So now they're telling me to compare and pull. It's not for, this is because of this thing I just added on my design now. This thing I just added on readme. So normally when you do it the normal way, I'm not supposed to get this. I'm getting it because they're trying to tell me the stuff I added on my design, the update I did on readme is different from, it has now changed from what I had before. So they want me to merge the two of them. So that's why I'm having that. So what you need to do after doing this is just to come here and do a pull request. Let me do pull request. Let me just do pull request. You may not see this thing. I'm not sure you see this just because of what I did before. So I'm going to create pull request. I'm not following instruction. No, I'm not following instruction. No, leaving this place to come and read instruction is difficult. Let me see. Code members submit their fork repo link. Okay, create pull request, then submit your fork repo link to the submission page. Okay, I'm still on track. So creating pull request. Okay, add title. I can just any title I want to add, but I like to always add my name and my cohort, my anyhow cohort number. Well, let me just add cohort 11. Then if you like, you can leave this place empty. Create pull request. And you still need to create pull request, as in you still need to take another confirmation and checking for availability to merge. Okay, fine, you can merge. And okay, I'm trying to create pull request, but I've done this before. I think we have done this. I've sent it already. Mr. Francis, can you check?
Yeah.
Can you check?
Let me check.
One pull request. Look at it. I've sent it. So I've sent it. Okay, you have to share your screen. You have to share your screen before you do anything. But just hold on. Hold on. I just want to check if there's any other thing. Cohort members submit their forked link. This is okay. We can do this. We know how to submit. Cohort leaders will download and merge all files. Okay, Mr. Francis, share your screen now. Share your screen. Cohort leaders will download and merge all files. That's merging the pull request.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, I'm recording, so I have to.
Okay, sorry. That's why we need
Okay,
other members to also contribute.
Okay, so just scroll down so that they can see the code you have before merging.
Okay.
No, remember it's not Jumia. Sabi.
Yeah, Sabi.
Normally we are not supposed to see Jumia here. Jumia is supposed to appear on a different branch. Okay, scroll down to that my section. Now you can see
this is your section.
This is my section, but nothing is there yet because he has not accepted my request. Now go to my request. Okay, you see my name there, Terence Cohort 11, those things I did. Okay, open it, see what I have done. Yes, you can actually check to see what I have done before you merge it. You can go down. I want us to look for go up a little. I want us to see what I have done first. Click on.
Should be this.
Okay, yeah, click on it and see. So before you as the team lead, as the team lead, you can actually check to see everything before. No, come to this place. Come to this place by your right. So click on that Terence main. Okay, this it has opened. Okay, it's network. Okay. See, I don't want you to click on this. Remember, after pushing, I had to go back and write a comment for favor. Click on the first one. You know, there are two. Not this first one. Go back first. There are two stuff like this. Click on that one.
This one?
Yes. No. The first one.
This
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
This one.
Yes. You know, I pushed 2 times, so you are going to see all my pushes.
Not just make me okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is the first thing I did, and this is my actual code. So you can actually check to see if there's anything you can correct or you can comment for me to fix.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think everything is okay, you can accept the changes. Scroll down, let's see how we can accept the changes. You can see all these files at the left. Everything that they left, everything which is green, you know, I added it, all those things. So you can go back one time, so that let's accept it. Okay. Merge pull request. There's merge pull request up there. Confirm merge. So it is merged.
Okay, merged.
It is merged. So my part is done. Favor will do the same thing. Every other person will do the same thing I've just done now. Let me.
Okay, so I think I can actually go to.
Now, Mr. Francis, you can pull. Yes, you can now pull. Just pull. Let's see. Okay, launch it on VS Code. Let's see. And launch it on your browser. Can you scroll down? Just scroll down. Let me see if my file actually appeared there. No, look at the Sabi. Look at the Sabi. It's cancelled. Close it.
Yes.
Just close it. Yes. Here, go to your Explorer. File Explorer. By the top left. No, not this Explorer. The one on VS Code. Open that project guide. That is it. So my work should be here. Yes. So
let me go live, right?
Yes, go live.
So this is what we have.
Okay. Now scroll down. This is a section. I've not pasted the last section because of Favor is supposed to paste it. That's what she did. You understand? Yeah. So you can see these things on top. Those are the other people's section. This welcome. This is for explanation. These are other people's div. They just need to delete that their div and paste their code. So you can see nothing scattered my code. Everything is still there intact.
Yes.
So let me see if there are more instructions. Cohort leader will submit the original repository link. All students should plan to be available. So we are done with this. Let me stop the recording so that it doesn't get too long, but we can continue talking.